NFL season, the refs have been completely out of control.
Yes, the refs are the worst.
They just said good. From that look, it did not look good.
First, refs ruined a game by giving a team free points. Just keep your eyes on the ball.
And Fairbairn misses it, or does he? Wow. They just said good. From that look, it did not look good.
Even announcers couldn't believe the refs called the kick good, because anyone with eyes could see it missed. And since refs also claimed it wasn't a reviewable play, that free point ruined the game, because it put them up 4 points and eventually made the Colts lose. But refs don't always make bad calls. Sometimes they miss calls, like one that got a player fined thousands of dollars.
Right side, he is in deep trouble. Homer is swarmed. Van Ginkel, Rogers and company are there, and he's going to lose a couple yards.
That player's head got completely jerked when Jalen Redmond clearly grabbed his face mask. Right in front of the ref, dude was looking directly at the play and still didn't throw a flag. But even though that ref's mistake didn't cost the Bears the win, the missed call got exposed a week later when the NFL reviewed the game, because they ended up fining Redmond $5,333 for unnecessary roughness on the face mask that they didn't even call. These refs in the NFL are getting ridiculous, man. But something even more ridiculous is another time refs ruined this season. Fans demanding that a certain play get banned. See, for years the Eagles have used their tush push to constantly make play after play after play. It's caused controversies for being hard to judge for refs, and plenty of proof has come out about how their players line up ahead of the ball to damn near cheat while doing it. But as bad as that is, this season things got worse during this play.
Tush push, Hurts, leans forward, ball is taken away from Kayvon Thibodeau. Did they blow the whistle? It looks like they did. Now you can't reach the ball forward unless you're at the goal line. It's a live ball when you do that. Oh.
Wait a minute. Forward progress has never stopped a team from challenging a play before. And also, how the hell is that not a fumble? The ball ended up staying with the Eagles after the ref's stupid judgment, so the coach was obviously heated about the play, and he wasn't the only one. Fans called the moment bullshit, said refs should be fined for things like that, and more people than I can count were posting about how they hate the refs and that the play needs to be banned. But I think the refs need to be banned because they ruined a moment after a player did literally nothing wrong. Usually when refs throw a flag for a false start, it's because a player jumped with their entire body and started making a move earlier than everyone else. So nobody could believe what the refs did in a game between the Broncos and Chiefs. Because when a Chiefs player jumped over the line and a flag came out, everyone expected refs to make a call against them. But that's when refs said it was a false start on the Broncos, so let's take a deeper look at this. There is absolutely no way they considered this man barely moving his thumb around as a false start when the rest of his body was stiff like a statue. These refs have to be getting bribed by players or betting on games at this point, but in today's world, I could honestly see refs doing that. I never thought I'd see refs ruin another moment this season that actually made fans happy. Since the Chiefs are known to always get calls that help them, it wasn't just me who made entire videos about that, or other fans who turned the Chiefs and refs into some of the funniest NFL memes ever. Everyone was sick of seeing them have the refs on their side, until this season, when something crazy happened.
Cap the season as Mahomes steps up, flings it, incomplete.
Great throwaway, but I think they're going to call it.
Wow.
Intentional grounding, number 15.
At first, it looked like Mahomes made a terrible pass with nobody around, so the refs got the call right for once when they threw a flag for intentional grounding. Only problem was, Mahomes was claiming the ball got tipped, which according to NFL rules would no longer make it grounding and would just be a dead ball. So when the coach wanted to challenge it, even though the play was reviewable and definitely showed that the ball was tipped, refs claimed they couldn't review it, which led to the Chiefs getting backed up in even worse field position and eventually ruined their chances at a comeback. Now, all because the refs ruined the game for them for once, it had fans of other teams coming together and damn near celebrating since it finally gave them something to be happy about. But refs didn't just ruin a different game this season, they ruined one of the best plays of an NFL star's career. It was close to the end of the third quarter when the Falcons were smacking the absolute shit out of the Rams 24-3. So when the Rams started scoring touchdown after touchdown after touchdown, I definitely thought they were about to make a crazy comeback. but with less than 20 seconds left, they threw a deep ball to get even closer to scoring when it was dropped. Now, replays revealed that it was actually clear pass interference on the Falcons, which should have given the Rams the ball with much better field position. Instead, the refs made another mistake when, with only 1 or maybe 2 plays left, replays also confirmed what I and so many others thought was the best catch of the entire season. But that's when it was reviewed by the refs, and they somehow said he lost control. Now, it apparently wasn't a catch, which literally nobody could explain. They really made the Rams lose and took away arguably the best catch of Puka's entire career. Luckily, we're dropping a craziest catches this season video with catches like that, these, and way more, so you'll have plenty of catches to watch after this video. But plays are nowhere near as crazy as when refs actually admitted they ruined an entire game. That happened here when the Steelers lined up for a field goal that was about to give them a 10-point lead, when all of a sudden,
Well, flag is out at the 10-yard line.
This looks like it might be on Baltimore. Pittsburgh's pointing.
unnecessary roughness for that, the player literally did nothing wrong. But since they said he made what refs claimed as illegal contact with a player, the Steelers got the ball even closer and instantly scored a touchdown to go up by 14. Now, if that wasn't already bad enough, with only a few minutes left and down only 5 points, the Ravens made an insane play.
To Henry on first down, go to the end zone, they've got a touchdown.
Even announcers said it was definitely a touchdown, but the refs were on bullshit and somehow called it incomplete. What's even crazier is that exact situation happened to the Steelers earlier in the season and was literally counted as a touchdown, so there was nothing to debate. But since the refs had the final say, it not only took the touchdown away and lost the Ravens the game. The very next day, news broke that the refs admitted to ruining it.
We had a conversation with the league office, and the Travis Jones call, they told me I had permission to state this, that it was a wrong call.
Damn, now that's messed up, literally. But another time refs ruined things. It had an NFL legend calling it the worst call of the entire season. The Chiefs were trying to make a late comeback when Travis Kelce was just running his route, and an opponent made contact with him first. Now, since Kelce literally did nothing wrong, you'd think when the refs threw a flag, it would have been on the other team. But no, the refs called offensive pass interference on Kelce for setting an illegal screen, even though that didn't even happen and didn't affect the play. That had NFL legend Tony Romo pissed.
This is the worst call I have seen all year.
Now that was horrible. But at least that ref only got criticized by an NFL legend, not completely clowned by one.
Making a move that's not necessary in like football.
Okay.
After making multiple bad calls.
Take the inside run. Mariota in trouble. He's going to go down.
He wasn't touched.
Refs called that player down by contact, which, after seeing the replay, it was technically correct. Only issue was, refs apparently didn't see the player's opponent stick his leg out to trip him, which should have been flagged itself. Regardless, that was only the first of multiple refs' mistakes this game. Next was when the Commanders were driving to try and win the game, when what happened?
Get a whistle here and a flag for illegal motion.
False start. Offense under 17. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
They really called Terry McLaurin for that when replays revealed he literally didn't even move a muscle. But if all that wasn't proof, the refs were ruining this game.
So inside of 90 seconds now, Mariota first and 15 with time, throws it away. Oh, intentional grounding here. Lang Clark just put a flag down back by the quarterback.
This is absolutely not grounding, guys. He throws it over the head of number 17, who is outside the numbers. By rule, that is not intentional grounding.
Wow, man, that was such a bad call that even the NFL's official rules analyst had no choice but to disagree. And since the refs definitely contributed to the Commanders losing by only 1 point, one of their most famous legends, Brian Mitchell, went off.
That's the thing, though, and this is my problem with the league. It has been my problem forever. Everybody gets scrutinized for mistakes made. Players, coaches, everybody, but the damn Zebras. They get to make dumbass calls, and they show up the next week and they make some more dumbass calls.
That man was pissed, and I can definitely see why. But even that wasn't as bad as another time refs made such a huge mistake. It ruined an entire team's season. But hold on. Before we get to that and more, there's a dark secret I just need to confess. See, I have not been making my best videos, and I've been forced to make bad edits, which some of you have definitely been commenting about. Due to the no fun league, I mean NFL, claiming my videos and taking all my revenue even though the content's been transformed. So myself and my hardworking team, we're all damn near on the brink of homelessness from this. But you can save my channel. For literally almost the same price as a Taco Bell taco and half the price of a McDonald's Big Mac, just $2.99, you can become a real part of the Flix gang by becoming a FieldFlix channel member. And I know. You're probably thinking like, why the fuck would I even do that? Well, for the first time ever, I'll be dropping all my videos with the perfect edits. Never before seen NFL content that I'll never drop publicly, give you exclusive channel perks, and if enough of you become members, I'll even drop my heavily anticipated face reveal that literally thousands upon thousands of you have been begging me for. So please, if you love my channel and want way more than ever, you know what to do, because in return, I'll go harder than ever to make FieldFlix better and bigger than ever, all for you. Just become a channel member here today. But anyways, it was Lions versus Steelers, and with only a few games left in the season, the Lions desperately needed a win to keep their playoff chances alive. So after an already crazy game, it all came down to the Lions, who had less than 30 seconds left, down by less than a touchdown, with only 1 yard to get.
Off, rolling, and throwing, wide open. St. Brown with the touchdown.
The Lions fans and players all thought they were about to win until a flag came out of nowhere for offensive pass interference. Just looking at it, the Steelers player made contact first, so it was without a doubt a bad call. But even though they still had a few more chances, after a few more missed opportunities, stunned that the defender overreacted to a small push-off like this, which ended the game and completely ruined their entire season. Ridiculous. But as ridiculous as this, next time refs ruined a team's season and had them set a record that nobody wants. Nah, that came during a game where the Rams were going for it on 4th down and tied things up.
Juggle. Terrence Ferguson, you got a flag here.
But a flag. Their coach was screaming his head off because refs called illegal man downfield on a player who A, was barely even downfield at all, and B, was literally pushed that way by his opponent. Now, since it was only the first quarter, you're probably wondering how the hell that ruined the game, or how it set a terrible record. Well, instead of that touchdown to tie it, the Rams were not only forced to kick a field goal, which made them score less points than they should have, it became arguably the main reason they eventually lost the game, when they actually lost by only 1 point. And as bad as that was, things got worse when people found out that the original touchdown being wiped off the board made the Rams lead the NFL with most touchdowns taken away by a penalty this season. Yeah, it's safe to say that the refs hate the Rams. But this next player has to hate the refs, because what they did cost him hundreds of thousands of dollars. Titans running back Tony Pollard started the season with an incentive in his contract that if he scored 7 or more touchdowns, he would get absolutely cashed out. So when he came into one of the final games of the season, needing only 2 more touchdowns to hit that, his squad was at the 1 yard line when
Pollard, Simmons the block, the lead for 6.
Illegal formation on the play against the offense. Number 98 was lined up in an eligible position, but did not report as eligible.
Wait, did the refs just say that this big-ass dude wearing bright-ass red didn't report to the refs that he was coming in? Unless I'm hallucinating. I clearly see the player jog in and raise his hand, so these refs must be blind or something. Regardless, it didn't just take the touchdown off the board and move them back too far for the running back to easily score. Instead of needing only 1 more touchdown for the bonus, Tony still needed 2, but all because the ref killed his momentum. He didn't score again in the final games of the season, which not only lost him his incentive bonus of $200,000, that meant that this season, referees really ruined plays games the entire season and took players' money away.